the Gunners will be starting from the 18-yard line. Sullivan will throw, and that's going to be intercepted right off the bat. First play from scrimmage, and the Barons will take over just like that. Backs. See if he can show that off tonight or not. Gonna run for his life, and he's gonna lose the football again. This time it's gonna be picked up by the defense. A minute left. Bradley crossed his body. And batted up and intercepted. And that'll end the game. Gonna drop the throw again. Throw sideline, complete to his receiver downfield. He's got a man going downfield. He's gonna keep going. No one's gonna catch him. Touchdown, Barons. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another game here in the GSFL week number 2. And we have ourselves our Monday night doubleheader, unexpected Monday night doubleheader, I might add. This game was originally supposed to be scheduled for yesterday at 5 p.m. Central, but we're doing it right now. Start of our doubleheader, we got the Pioneers, Salt Lake City, coming to Oklahoma City to take on the Bisons, and I'll just show you guys the screen here. You guys can just see the game, hopefully, once it loads. There we go. Almost made a mistake twice in a row now. But yeah, so the Pioneers coming off of a tough loss last week, or actually no, coming off of a win. Or no, was it the win or was it the loss? I don't remember now. But anyways, and the Bisons obviously coming off of a huge win over the Condors. So we'll see where that goes. But yeah, we're going to jump right into this game. Not going to waste any more time. And let's just get right in here and hopefully have a fun time watching this game here. So Pioneers or Bisons will be starting off the ball here. So they will take it from the inside of their end zone and return it up to about the 3rd to 26-yard line. And here comes their starting quarterback, and guess who? It's Brock Purdy. Obviously the current NFL quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, but in this universe, played his ball at Iowa State, and then went on to the only league available at the time, or one of the few leagues available at the time, which is the CFL. So CFL kind of became more popular, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really worked out the whole timeline yet. That could have not even be the whole thing either. I don't know. Purdy gonna look back, drop the throw outside. It's gonna get it. That was weird English. I apologize. But yeah, so no, it's hopefully this should be a good game here. That's what I'm hoping for. We obviously have another one coming on later tonight at 9 p.m. So see how that one goes too. Screen pass gonna be for the Bisons. Gonna get it outside to number 28. And actually, I have the rosters pulled up, but again, once again, I really wish I had a system in place that I could just easily toggle between systems, but I don't. So there we go. Now it should be good here. I should be able to see everybody's roster now. Shouldn't have any problems. So that was a nice pass out. So Purdy gonna throw again outside. Ooh, we're gonna have a nice catch inside the 47. That's gonna be Jace Pritchard, who had a huge week last week. You see 8 catches, 126 yards, and a touchdown, leading his team in receiving yards as a part of their huge win over the Condors. Once again at home. So this is their second home game in a row. Purdy going to throw over the middle, and that's going to be caught. That's going to be caught by number 85. It's going to be Orlando Pearson, veteran wide receiver, third-year player, sorry. In this league, technically, based on its previous incarnation. Here goes a handoff to the running back, Bernard. That's going to be a run by, let me see if I can find his name here. I, for some reason, can't find it. Here goes another handoff. It's again by Bernard. He should be on the roster. I'm not sure why it's not showing up here. Because again, I use his rosters from my franchise tool. There he is, Joey Bernard. Had to look for it for a little bit. These are not sorted by alphabetically. I really should have done that. And it's going to be a handoff by a different running back. It's going to be, I don't know who that was, but we're going to have a Bison all linemen slow to get up. It's going to be Lynch slow to get up there. But that was a nice run by Chris Snell. Number 5. Purdy going to play action. Jots it over the middle. It's going to be caught. Number 16. Michael, it has his name, Michael McQueen. One of my favorite receiver names so far that I've come across here. So that's cool. So we have an open wide formation here. 3 receivers to the right. Purdy looking, throw in end zone, knocked away. And incomplete. Couldn't tell who he was quite looking for on the other end there, but he had a close one there. Hand off again to I think it's Bernard again. There it is, Joey Bernard. Nice 9-yard run there on the pass, or on the run, excuse me. There goes Purdy again to throw inside zone, and ooh, it's going to be dropped. Would have had a touchdown had he held on, but the defense was just too great. And that'll result likely, in a field goal attempt here for the Bisons in their first opening drive of the game. Field goal's going to be up, and it's going to be good. So Bisons will take a 3-0 lead to start the game here. Bison's going to kick here, and there's a nice run, return. Gets it up to past 24, 20-yard line up to 24. So here comes the Pioneers offense, led by quarterback Brady Malone, second-year quarterback from last season. Funny enough, this is actually the only technical, a user, or a person submitted this in the last incarnation of this league, but that's the only person that submitted a player, so we're not doing that so far this season. Malone throws it wide open downfield. Has a man inside the 39. That's going to be a huge catch from Jadavion Atkin. Number 1 player here on this roster, at least in the depth chart wise. He has a huge gain upfield. throw here. Ooh, a little bit of movement up front. Couldn't tell if it was offsides. It was going to be, and that is going to be offsides. I could see it looked like the defender moved, and yep, that is going to be called on Dell Hendricks, the outside linebacker. Going to allow the Pioneers to get 5 yards closer than where they were before. So Malone going to hand off, and he's going to bring himself forward. That's Bennett. That's Jamal Bennett. Another huge gain on the ground there. A lot of these running backs had well over 100 yards and at least a touchdown in week 1, but I have since adjusted the game sliders. So hopefully things should be more realistic-ish. And so far they have been. They've been much more calmed down than they were in week 1. Here goes Bennett again. Getting another carry, this time for a first down. There goes Malone. Picks it up, throws, intercepted. This will be picked off at the 23 by number 30 on the defense. That's going to be an interception from Zaire Kidd. So Malone on Telly was trying to look for, I thought it wasn't Atkin, it was somebody else, but Kidd, moved up there and able to get the interception. So Purdy now in the backfield here, going to drop back a little, throwing, completes past the first down marker. So he's going to have a nice first down to wide receiver Manny Coleman. One of the younger receivers here on this roster. Purdy rolls out and throws it on the run. This time hitting number 82, Michael McQueen. So the Bisons team taking over, picking up right where they left off after the turnover. Purdy over the middle, that's caught. Ooh, it was a nice diving catch for Michael McQueen here, coming active early in this game. There's Purdy to drop back again, throwing over the middle, that's caught at up to 26. That's going to be a nice catch there by Orlando Pearson again. His second catch of the game here as Purdy just finds him up the seam there. 2 defenders in the area, but Purdy's used to throwing the football, that's for sure. Here goes Purdy again, throws out, and he finds a man inside the 10. That's going to be Manny Coleman once again. So far, Purdy, they have a 1st and goal now after just a few plays on offense. Drop back, throws, end zone touchdown. Touchdown for the Bisons by Jace Pritchard, the tight end. His 2nd touchdown of the season. And his 1st touchdown of the night here as he finds him, Purdy finds him in the end zone for 6. So extra point up here, and it's going to be good. So the Bisons now lead 10-0 here midway through the 1st quarter after the turnover from Brady Malone after the interception. And they're just going to ultimately take this knee in the end zone, and they're going to get this ball back here at the 25. So Malone will come back out here after his unfortunate interception. And he's going to try and get this team to recover here. Drop back, scramble, trying to decide what he's going to do. Runs out to the outside, and he's going to rush for a 1st down. So Purdy gonna motion Malone, excuse me. And he's gonna get it outside to his running back, and that's gonna go for a loss of 1. Try to get it out to Bennett. Just could not hang on. Well, he could hang on, but there goes Malone again to throw. Rolls out the side of the pocket, gets chased downfield. He's going to get a 2-yard gain up to the 37. So Malone so far not feeling very comfortable after that last turnover. So trying to use his legs a little bit more on the ground here. Malone again to throw. Dumps it off short. Gets it to, I believe it was number 40 something. No, it was Bennett again. Excuse me. So they're going to be punting this ball away here for the Pioneers, as the OKC Bisons will get this back. Their 3rd drive of the game here. Their last drive ended in a touchdown. They're going to try and replicate that success by hopefully, at least for them anyway, is trying to, add on to this lead here. Purdy going to hand off. Huge run to the outside by Bernard. He's going to have a first down at the 46. He's going to almost spike the ball in his own teammate's face on the sideline. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. So Purdy having a nice first down here. Going to roll out to his right. He's going to chuck it downfield, wide open. Oh, but he's going to drop it. Looking for Orlando Pearson, and that man doesn't drop drop balls very much, or drop passes, excuse me. There's Purdy again, short this time. Oh, almost could have been intercepted. Could have been picked off, but luckily he's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That was a little scary there. Dropping back Purdy, getting bull rushed up the middle, and he's going to go down. And that's going to be a nice sack for the Pioneers here. It's going to be Jamie Miller on the sack, the outside linebacker, coming in on a full blitz, and just a linebacker blitz, and able to take Purdy down. So the Bisons now going to have a punt here after their 3rd drive stalls out of the game here. It's going to be returned up to the middle, and it's going to be a nice excellent special teams work there for the Bisons. Stopping the return at the 24-yard line. So about where they actually started last drive. Ideally for Malone, though, you got to get some rhythm going if you're going to try and stay in this game here. Still got about 3 minutes left in the first, but we'll see what happens. Malone drops back a little. When the pressure gets it outside, and he's going to lose a yard again. Hoskins in the area for the Bisons on defense, and yeah, it's going to be a long night here for the Pioneers if this keeps up. Malone going to throw outside, finds a man inside the 30, or inside the 40 at the 39, and that's going to be LaMichael Pearson, the tight end. Or Pearson, I think I'll say it like that. LaMichael Pearson. Sounds fun. Malone's RPO play out to Atkins, and he's going to get almost a first down. Going to be stopped just short. 2nd and 1 at the 48-yard line specifically. Malone going to have a single backfield. Going to take it, hand it off to him, and Bennett's going to get a first down. Gets right at midfield. Pioneers now on the move here, trying to get a score. Malone going to throw outside, and he gets a catch, or completion. Only gets about 2 yards though. Barclay is on the other end of that catch. Malone going to hand off to Bennett. Bennett's going to get a couple yards there. Gets about a yard from the carry. Just about under 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Will they get a playoff in time? Malone going to drop back. Throwing over the middle. That's almost, it could have been a very tight window, but Malone makes it work. I almost can't speak. And finds Brookins for a first down. And that's going to be the end of this first quarter here. We got 10-0 lead for the Bisons, but the Pioneers are driving. Trying to get some points of their own here. Here on this wonderful Monday night here in OKC. Hand off for the Pioneers here to Bennett. Bennett's going to get a nice, excuse me, a 1-yard gain there. Malone drops a throw again, gets it out in time, and finds another receiver, but only for no gain. It's Henderson on the other end of that catch there. Dropping back. Malone getting chased, gets out of it, and he's going to scramble. Doesn't look like he has anybody in front of him, and he's going to keep going, but he's finally taken down at the 4. A little bit more speed, maybe moved a little bit more towards the outside. He could have potentially had a touchdown. He's going to instead use his legs. That's the dangerous part about Malone here, is that, yeah, he's not the most accurate quarterback in the world, but once he gets going with his legs, and you can't immediately stop him, good luck. Good luck. And off to Bennett. Inside, touchdown. It's going to be Jamal Bennett for his first rushing touchdown of the night here and puts the Pioneers on the board. There's an excellent handoff design play inside, and nobody was in there, and yeah, Jamal just slides into the end zone. Keep the now it's a 3-point lead for the Bisons. They see their 10-point lead slowly evaporate here, quickly evaporate, a little bit at least. Will be returned by the Bisons. Gets it about to 25, so we mark down to 26. So comes the offense here led by Joey Bernard. That's going to be a nice average 11 yards to carry. And here goes Purdy again out to throw to the left, and he's going to, or the right, excuse me. And he's going to find another receiver open downfield. That's going to be wherever number 19. He's going to Jace Pritchard. With the tight end here. Going to double end around. Orlando Pearson. And he's going to fumble the football, but I think he was down by contact, but they're going to return it to the end zone anyways. So touchdown for the moment for Reggie Griffin, but I think that Pearson was down. Looked like up here. It looked like from up here Pearson was down by contact. We'll see what they rule. But that obviously is going to be reviewed for the... Yeah, it looked like he was down. I want to see a better angle here, but they're not going to show it, unfortunately. But they'll probably take an extra look at this. And so for now, the touchdown stands for the free safety for the Pioneers. And yep, that's what I suspected. They were going to do another booth review. They're going to want to get another look at this.
Previous play is under review.
My prediction here is, oh yeah, he was well down by contact. That knee comes down right there, and the ball comes out. So that the ground brought him down. So that is not a fumble return touchdown. And some might wonder, why would he do that? Well, why would he take it to the end zone? Well, because you never know. They might call it a down, they might not. Practice to do it anyways. Purdy down the middle of the field, almost intercepted. Oh, that could have been incredible. Griffin there on the coverage and almost like basically tried to pick it off and then knocked it into a Bison's receiver's hands. And it would have still been a first down. But the Bisons will be punting on their next after that, resulting in the fourth down. Oh, the ball almost bounced and stopped at the 1, but it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchdown. So there's Jamal Bennett's stats for the night so far. Only 14 yards on 6 carries and a touchdown. That's going to be the more bizarre stats you'll see all night here. Handoff out to the right side to Bennett. He's going to lose a yard. That's going to be Cliff Clinton in the backfield. That's going to stop that from happening there. Dropping back to Malone to throw. Gets hit as he throws, but gets it out in time. And gets a receiver all the way down inside the 40. And that's going to be Jadeveon Alkin, I believe. Or it's going to be the Michael Pearson. I don't know what his number is here. Oh, it looks like it is Atkins. Or Alkin, excuse me. Is it Alkin or? It's like Aiken. Yeah, Aiken, excuse me. I was saying his name around the entire time. Dropping back, Malone throws. Oh, chooses not to hand off, chooses to throw instead. That's a nice play call. Fixed up to Henderson for a nice 7-yard advance. Malone again dropping the throw. Gets pressured, throws it out, and no, would have been the catch, but there's going to be a flag down too. Oh no, it's going to be a timeout taken. Or no, it's an injury. This game is weird sometimes. It still does that, which is kind of annoying, but I don't know. Hand off to Bennett, who's going to get forward for the first down. They're going to call him forward progress too. So that'll be a nice first down for Salt Lake City. Have a handoff outside. Oh, he's going to be stuffed. Bennett not going to be able to go anywhere. Going to have no gain thanks to Hoskins. Outside linebacker spot going to break him down. Pioneers drive stalling out here a little bit. Oh, it looks like Malone got injured. It's the backup quarterback's in here for the Pioneers, and that's Kennedy. I didn't even realize it. That must have happened 2 plays ago. Oh, there he goes. Malone's back in now. Oh, it was a Wildcat formation. That's weird. I don't know if I've ever seen that happen in this game in simulation so far. Here goes Malone. Running with his feet again. Stiff arms people. Can't be taken down. Finally he's taken down. And this guy is not very big in terms of his overall bulk, but he's essentially what we think of as a Josh Allen build, at least in real life. Running and just can't be taken down. Almost like he's basically a receiver that can play quarterback. So Malone trying to communicate receivers here. Going to drop the throw this time. Goes down short. And oh, nice tackle there by Zaire Kidd, who's been very active so far in this game here, this first half. Malone gonna hand off. Oh, play action, but he's gonna lose the football. It's gonna be recovered luckily by the Pioneers, by his offensive line. That could have been deadly. And by deadly, I mean deadly in their scoring respects, not actually like lethal. But you all know what I mean. Throw over the middle. Oh, he almost overthrew it. Could have been eventually intercepted. But it'll be a 4th and 19. As the Pioneers have another 3 and out here, but they're going to be going for a field goal. So the field goal will be up here, and it'll be no good. That looked like it was going in from this angle, but it's hard to see on the side. But that looks like it was just to the right. So unfortunately, the Pioneers drive stalls out again. No points on the board, and the Bisons will come out here again. Try and add on to their lead. Dropping back here, hand off. And it's going to be Bernard, but going to only get 2 yards on the carry. Trying to push for more, but unsuccessful ultimately. Drop back, Purdy. Throwing and incomplete. Just going to throw that one away. Here goes Dropping back. And, oh, throw it outside there. It's going to be incomplete. Looks like a couple guys are stuck there, but Jones is going to be taken to the sideline. And there goes. Bounce in the end zone, and oh, man. Alright, I don't know why I reacted that way, sorry. There goes a nice run there by Bennett. Gets about 2 yards on the carry. Second and 8 here, Malone. Looking to throw again, spins around, throws complete to Bernard. Or Bennett, excuse me. I mixed up running backs now. Malone throwing wide open, complete to Aiken. Huge gain over the middle at the 49-yard line. That is incredible. Nice throw, spiral down the middle. Malone able to make that pass and find Aiken in the middle of the field. So the Pioneers once again seem to be on the move. Malone again here. Throwing. Completes. Oh, and he may hold on to it. Through contact, and he does have a first down. That's Henderson with the completion there. Justin Henderson. Here goes Malone again. Rolls to his right. Runs upfield. Tries to avoid tackles. Ends up sliding. 35. He gets up to the 2nd and 6 here. Dropping back here. Dropping. Spins around. And oh, he's going to lose the football, but he's going to recover his own fumble. And it wasn't technically down, I guess, but then he gets tackled again. That's weird. We're going to have a Pioneer player injured, slow to get up. That's Williams. And he's going to be taken to the locker room here. Jonathan Williams, right guard for the Pioneers here. So their offensive line down one player. Starting player, at least. Malone. Gets close from behind. And that's going to be a sack. Huge loss. Multiple players get in there for a sack on Malone, and it's going to push the Pioneers back. Del Hendricks, as well as another player as well. But Del Hendricks came in flying too. Like that was, the tackle missed his block completely. York missed block, like missed communication there or something. The Pioneers will be kicking this one off here again. And it'll almost slow down a little bit, but it's still going to bounce inside the end zone. So here comes out Joey Bernard and the offense for OKC. They're still maintaining hold of this lead here, 3 points. And we're almost through 2 quarters of play. So handoff to Bernard. He's going to shake off one tackle, jukes outside, gets upfield, and finally pulled down at the 44. Huge gain for the OKC running back here, first-year player. Here goes handoff. Here, or Bernard again, having a huge game here, 7 for 76. Very good offensive production so far from this OKC team, despite their, rough start in the first quarter here. Purdy throws outside, has a man inside the 50 now on the other side of midfield. That's going to be Coleman again. So Purdy again, gonna 5-wide formation here. Oh, center got flopped, and he got to the tight end. Pritchard. Pritchard, something like that. That sounds right. And there's going to be a 2-minute warning now here in this first half of play. Pioneers lead by 3. Very competitive, close game here in Oklahoma City. And there goes a huge sack there on Purdy. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to it, so I didn't catch it necessarily, but Purdy's talking to him a little bit, not liking how that play was, how that went, how that tackle was. And here goes Purdy again, looking, throws upfield, wide open, complete up to the 30, 25. And that's going to be another completion to Michael McQueen. His 4th catch of the night. Purdy able to step up in the pocket and find McQueen wide open there upfield and able to get a nice huge first down play. There goes dropping back, throwing upfield, and oh, nice catch. Completion made. It's again McQueen. As this OKC net team now rolling inside the 12, or inside the 15 at the 12. And they're going to take their first time out of the game too. As they, they halt themselves a little bit. Had a little bit too much momentum moving forward to knock themselves out here. High snap to Bernard, who's going to get a nice 3-yard gain there in the carry. Brings up the 8-yard line. And a motion people on the other side here. Single back formation. Dropping back here. Throwing outside the end zone and inside for a touchdown. And that's going to be Joey Bernard with a touchdown catch and a score. And the Bisons are going to increase their lead by another touchdown here in this first half. Excellent play calling on the offense and leads to another OKC touchdown. And puts the Pioneers in a bigger hole than they were at the right before halftime here. So it's going to be caught in the end zone and end up going to take a knee. So 39 seconds left to try and make something happen for Malone and his guys here out in the field. Going to take the snap. Malone going to throw outside. He's got a man inside the 30 or at 31. His tight end. They're going to go no huddle. It's Pearson. Hand off. No play action. Obviously trying to get downfield. Malone going to take off. Oh, he's going to be flipped and going to be sacked way back at the 24. So a loss of I think like 6. 4 seconds left. Malone going to get the play out in time. He will. Hand off to Bennett. He's going to lose another yard. And that'll be it for this first half of play here, as we have a 10-point lead for the Bisons, 17-7. And now we're going to be talking about a little bit of brief things here during this halftime portion here. As you see, here's all the games that have happened this week. A lot of things to talk about this coming Wednesday. Got one more game for you guys tonight, happening at 9 p.m. Central, or 10 p.m. Eastern, and that is between the London Monarchs and the Paris Black Knights. So that's another UFC East showdown. So who way to end this? It's actually the former Battle of London, and that's because the Black Knights in the previous version of this league were in London, but since Paris became an option, decided to move them out of London. So this should be hopefully a fun game. It's in Paris, so that should hopefully be exciting. We're going to be in Paris for the first time this year, so should be fun. We're going to be in good old France. But for now, we're going to be taking a look at the second half of this game. This game so far has been predominantly Bisons dominated. And you see there's that fumble return for 6 that was called back earlier. And yeah, just Purdy and the Bisons have just been on point so far this first half. Really just need to repeat what they did in the first half, keep the Pioneers in check, and they got themselves a week 2 victory here, another one in a row at home. As for the Pioneers, they're going to get the ball first here in offense, but They just need Brandon Malone to, you know, click with their offense a little bit more than he is and find the guys inside and just not be pressured as much as he has been. Hope his offensive line holds up. Malone throwing. First play of the second half, and it's going to be an incompletion. Looking, I think, for Javian Aiken. That's going to fall incomplete. Single back in the backfield. Bennett's in the backfield. Malone throws, gets pressured though, gets it out in time, and finds Aiken down to the sideline. Brings up 3rd and 2. As Aiken cracks 100 yards on the night. Just at the start of the third quarter. Malone going to take the snap, hand off to Bennett. Bennett's going to try and maneuver his way for the first down. He's not going to get much, if anything. And it's going to be a 4th and 2. So yeah, that defensive line just prevented Bennett from getting any further upfield, and it's going to force another punt. Fair catch is going to be signal for the 23 as Brock Purdy comes out here with his offense for their first drive of the second half as they try and maintain this 10-point lead here they have over the Pioneers. Here goes Purdy, rolling out to his left, throws upfield, and looking for Pritchard, and yeah, just could not, just a little too far outside of the field there, and was unable to make the completion. Purdy going to try again here on second down. Rolls out to his left, and this time we're going to be taken down. And it's going to be a sack for the Pioneers. It's going to be Staten, Braylon Staten, the defensive end for this Pioneers defense. The first year he's playing in this league, and if he has more plays like that, he could be potentially a legend in the future. And here goes back, rolled upfield. Purdy looking to throw, just throws it down short to Bernard. Shakes off one tackle. Finally tackled on the logo there for the GSFL on the 24-yard line. And yes, those are custom logos, obviously. Those are not the actual logos that are on the actual field here. It's usually an NFL logo, but one of the few places I changed up things a little bit. I've been thinking about what else I want to change, and I could possibly change the numbers for every field too if I wanted to, just to make sure they're different. But as for that, that's about as far as customization as I want to do. I could probably try and do all the crests on the uniforms as GSFL, or just take them off entirely. But now I had to start this league, and I didn't want to go into that too much before I got stressed out. So here goes a nice throw over the middle to the left side, and that's going to be a nice catch for a first down. That's going to be Henderson again. His 5th catch of the ball game. So Pioneer is going to try and, like I said, bounce back from their drives last half here. Here's a nice handoff to Akins. Nice run up the sideline, and it's going to be up to the 20-yard line. Huge play for Pioneers offense there. I think that was Akins. It was either Akins or it was, yeah, I believe it was Akins. Yep, should have been. If not, then it was somebody else. Usually how it goes. And to Bennett. Bennett's run upfield is huge. Gets up to the 5. Down inside the 10. And just first and goal. Malone dropping the throw. Rolls out. Tries to escape the pressure. Cannot. Does not get enough time. And he's going to be sacked again. This time by Rashard Thornton. Edge rusher for the Bisons. Excuse me. And a lot of talking so far here. Malone gonna try and take it. Ooh, spin the other way though, and he's unfortunately gonna be taken down again. This time multiple defenders get back there, and that's the Bison's 6th sack of the night here. So 3rd and goal from the 10. They started at their own. They started at the 5, so they're backed up 5 yards now. Malone looking, tries to scramble, and he's going to lose the football again, but it's going to be landed on by his own lineman. So just unable to secure the football, and this defense for OKC, Philip Christie and all of them, just making Malone's life a living heck for sure. Not letting him do anything. The Pioneers going to take a field goal to at least cut into this lead here. Should be a very manageable one from about the 20. And they do get it, so their lead now cut down to 7 again. But we'll see if the Bisons respond with another expansion of that lead, or if they're just going to... I mean, they could potentially give it back too, you never know. And it's going to be a need in the end zone for a touchback as they come back out on offense here once again. So, Purdy, handoff. Ooh, nice up the middle to Bernard. He's going to get a couple yards on the carry. Purdy going to drop back. Throws over the middle. That's caught. At 34-yard line. 3rd and 1 now. So 3rd and short. And Purdy out to the side to Bernard. He's going to have a huge, bigger run thanks to his juke move. And he's going to get all the way to the 45. Nice run there for him. Just had a cough clear my throat a little bit. This commentating's a lot of work here. Going to hand off to Bernard, and he's going to get a nice 4 yards there instead of just 2 the previous down set. Purdy throws upfield. Oh, almost intercepted. Would have been his first one of the night. Luckily for him, it's going to be incomplete. Thornton obviously wanted it so bad, but I mean, I don't even think he saw it coming. Purdy play action. Win the pressure. Throws it outside. And just throws it away. And there will be another punt for the Bisons here. Pioneers defense able to stay in this game. Really the only main thing that's keeping them in this game is their defense, at least to this point. You're traveling on the road once again. They've had 2 back-to-back road games. I think they'll be at home next week in week 3. But I'll have to double check on that. And up the middle. And Bennett's going to get almost nothing. Gets about a yard. Here goes Malone again. Fans off outside. Bennett, ooh, nice tackles and blocking. He gets about 7 yards on that run. Gets all the way down to the 2. Or down to the 22. Or up to the 22. Handoff again. This time the run seems to be working. Might as well stick with it, right? And he gets a first down. Off Bernard, and he's going to get up, or sorry, not Bernard, Bennett. I don't know if I was saying the right name before, but I am now, so there we go. Bennett gonna get that nice a nice throw downfield to Akins, And he gets up to the 46-yard line, first down. And just a huge play from Jadeveon Aiken, trying to get his team back up, level with the Bisons here. Malone gonna hand off again. This seems to be working, and this time it's not gonna work as well. He'll be stuffed at about the 47 before you get any more yards. Malone again to throw, backs up. Ooh, and he's going to be taken down. Another 2 guys to get a sack on him. That's the team's 7th sack, or 8th sack, excuse me, on the night. This defense having a heck of a time getting to the quarterback. Malone throws across his body upfield, and he's got a man inside the 40 at the 35. And that's going to be Barclay, Jacoby Barclay, who I think had a decent game last week as well. Yeah, Malone just on the run, just says a prayer and just finds Barclay, luckily, upfield about 20 yards. And here goes run upfield, and it's going to be nice 2-yard gain, but we're going to have a injured Pioneer on the field here. Oh, it's Bennett. Fortunately, he's going to be leaving the field, and that means the backup running back going to step in. See how much this impacts their game, as they've already struggled so far tonight to get anything moving on offense. So Lone going to take a play action opportunity here. Try and runs upfield, but he's going to be taken down again for the 9th time tonight. This pass rush, OKC pass rush, is easily the best or one of the best in the league, as it's proven to be. Malone going to throw again upfield. He's got a man inside. Oh, he breaks the tackle. He gets inside the 21, or at the 21, almost inside the 20. Backing up a throw here, Malone. Outside, gets it out to Aikens, who takes a big hit, but still holds on to the ball. Getting out to the 18. Pioneers are on the move here. Aikens cracks 100 yards on the night. Here goes handoff outside. Oh, and a nice tackle again. This time the carry coming from Alani Miller. Replacement running back for and there goes another sack from McDougal this time. My goodness, 10 sacks. Believe it or not quite a league record. In a single game, I mean, by a team at least. Now by a player, that would be easily a team record, league record. But the most in a game I've ever seen is 11 sacks, and that was last season in the other league's incarnation. Where it was the Sentinels facing a team that the Nighthawks, who were formerly known as the Memphis Egyptians. There goes a long field goal attempt for the Pioneers. He's got it this time. So he gets it from this distance, and that puts him back within 4. But yeah, so sorry, the replacement running back, Alani Miller, filling in for the I already forget his name for some reason. Who is he filling in for again? Jamal Bennett, that's right. Well, here comes out OKC again on offense. Right at the end of this 3rd quarter. They hold the lead still, but not a whole lot. Runs upfield. 2nd and 8. And that'll be the end of this 3rd quarter here for this first Monday night matchup we have tonight, week 2. Bisons lead by 4. Pioneers staying in this one ever so slightly. That's a nice blurry screen there. Madden, nice job. And here goes Purdy thrown outside. Oh, almost intercepted. He had it, just had to grab it with his hands and run it the other way. That was, I mean, bad throw by Purdy, but luckily for him, he lucked out. It's knocked away. Gonna drop back, Purdy looks to the outside, runs upfield, looking, can't find anybody, just takes off for himself and gets a yard, so doesn't get a sack, but it's gonna bring a 4th down. So a nice punt here again for the Bisons. And yeah, it should be interesting here. Pioneer's going to come back out on the field. And Brady Malone going to try and lead him to a victory. And come back from behind as they've been down the entire game. Hand off to Miller, and Miller's going to take a loss of 2 technically, but there's loss of 1. He's only going to count negative yards. So, or actually, I guess he lost 2 yards, but so now he's a negative. So Malone in the backfield here, 2nd and 12. Drops back, escapes the pressure somehow, and finally taken down after he gets a couple of those yards back. It's about 5 yards back and gets it up to the 21-yard line. 3rd and 7. Malone takes a snap, throws it out, dumps it out to Miller, and Miller's going to get it for a nice 1st down for Salt Lake City. There goes Malone again, continuing his drive of the 4th quarter here. Hand off to Miller up the middle, and Miller's got a nice run, nice open space there for a 2nd, there for a 1st. So handoff up the field. It's going to be Brown this time on the carry. So Craig Brown digging down into their depths of their running back room. 2nd and 6. Malone handoff again to Brown. And there's going to be an injured Pioneer. It's going to be LaMichael Pearson, so the tight end, holding the shoulder there a little bit. So going to sit on the sideline for a moment, probably just a strain of some kind. Would be my guess. Dropping back Malone, throws over the middle, caught by Akins. And he's going to lose the football, but it's going to be recovered. Luckily, center's going to land on it. And this team has had several close calls of lost fumbles. Technically had 1 loss in the beginning of the game, but that was called back due to the guy being down on the ground. So here goes a handoff to Miller. And Miller's going to try and get to the outside, but he does somewhat get to the outside, but he's only going to get 3 yards. There's Malone again, hands off up the middle. Able to push his way through is Alani Miller. Taking over the place of Jamal Bennett, who was doing pretty well, fairly at least, at the beginning of this game. And full play action pass, throws it out short, but he's going to fortunately throw it out of bounds. And then another Pioneer player down unable to get up, and that's going to be another lineman, and he's going to have to sit on the sideline as well. So 4th and 2 here, luckily, so they get some rest for them, luckily. But yeah, I mean, this Bisons team's going to come back out on here again to try and ice this game away. Still got about 10 minutes left in this quarter, but they still have a lot of time to make something happen here to Try and just end off the night. And ooh, Purdy's going to try and scramble, but he's going to be met in the backfield for another sack. I believe that's only like the third or second sack, or third and second, technically second and a half sack of the game. Purdy again dropping the throw. Gets it out short to Orlando Pearson. Pearson's going to get it up to the 21-yard line, so recovers a little bit of those yards that they lost. Dropping back, Purdy. Throwing downfield, middle wide open, completed to Orlando Pearson again. And there's going to be a flag down too. Let's see what this is. And it's going to be a face mask penalty on the defense. So we're going to call it on Dylan Fowler. Strong safety for the Pioneers.
Automatic first down.
Here goes handoff to outside. And gets it upfield to the 2nd and 7. And a nice 3-yard gain for Bernard. Purdy, play action. Takes it outside, finds a man downfield inside the 40. That's going to be Orlando Pearson again. He's been very active today so far. Dropping back here. Purdy throws downfield and wide, misses the man inside or up the sideline there. This looks like he was targeting Coleman. They're going to go for it here. 4th and 3 from the Pioneers 40-yard line. Purdy going to look to throw. Escapes pressure, throws across his body, and it's going to be short. They risk it all there, and they're not going to get it. Pioneers are going to take over from their own 40. They're going to get another shot to try and take back this lead. Or to try and take the lead, I should say. I'm going to hand off, backs up, throws outside, and he does get it to a man on the sideline there. Malone under center now. Pick up the ball, going to toss it to the outside, going to try and maneuver his way through, going to break some tackles. And he's going to get it up to the 48-yard line of first down. That's going to be Alani Miller. And excellent in replacing Jamal Bennett for this game after he left with an injury. So Malone going to hand off to Miller again, and Miller's going to get stuffed this time. So figured out that formula pretty quickly. Just over 6 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Pioneers trying to get it back in this one again, take the lead. Malone escapes himself, runs upfield, gets tackled, but not before he has the first down. Pioneers getting a little bit more momentum on their side here as they try and get down the field here. Miller pushes himself forward, gets up to the 33-yard line. And brings up 2nd and 6. Dropping back here. Upfield, Malone going to take off. He's lagging a little bit, but that's not hopefully too bad. 4:59 remaining here in this 4th and final quarter of the game, first game tonight here. We've got more action hopefully planned for later after this game's done. Malone looking, gets sacked again. This time by number 52. We have another injury for the Pioneers there. Unfortunately, we didn't go to the locker room, but that sack came from number 52 on the defense, and that's going to be from who's it going to be from? Let's see. Oh, yeah, Philip Christie. We've seen his name a couple times tonight. And the short gain there on the run by Miller. And bring up a 3rd and long here. Malone going to take the snap. Gonna roll out to his right, gets it out in time, but overthrows Miller. And just, yeah, the pressure being too great for him as he's now been sacked 11 times. That offensive line proven to be a little bit of just easily, I don't know, susceptible. Kicks up, and it is good. So Pioneers now behind Bisons by only 1 point. So this could go down here as a very heartbreaking defeat, or a, or amazing, you know, tight game all of a sudden. But there's a fumble, and that's recovered though, luckily by the Bisons there. So it wasn't as serious of a fumble, but Pioneers defense still forced it. And yeah, the kick return, but luckily he recovers his own fumble because this game is better about that than past Maddens. Here comes Purdy again on the field. So 1st and 10 from the 17. And upfield, and there goes Bernard again up to the 25. I really hope I'm not sounding very boring and tired, but kind of am. I mean, it's a lot of work to try and commentate over a game and I can now see the difficulty in it. Purdy again looking. Throws dart downfield, trying to look for where's he at? Burchard, but cannot find him. Purdy again throws short, complete. That's trying to look for McQueen, but we fall out of his hands and incomplete. Anthony there on the coverage, and Bisons are going to be punting again. Another punt for this Bisons team. There goes a nice return on the other end of the 24-yard line. So Malone now has 3 minutes to try and clutch up here and lead his team to victory on the road. Malone going to look to throw. Throws middle of the field. That's caught. This time up to the 30-yard line. That's Jacoby Barclay again. It's 2.5 minutes left to play. Malone play action. Decides to scramble up. Guys not taking him down. And he'll go down finally. So he almost has 100 yards on the ground. Leading, close leading is leading rushing, I'm assuming. It's 5 seconds away here from the 2-minute warning. And Malone going to snap it right as it hits. Taken down, loses the football, and that's going to be recovered this time by the Bisons. Right as the 2-minute warning hits. And Purdy going to take over just like that. Here goes Bernard, going to hand off. And that might have actually sealed this game here. Pioneers start taking their timeouts. Purdy under center, going to run this ball out, try and run out this clock. That's a first down and then some. And I think this game might be over. Handoff, double handoff upfield. It was going to be nice and tackled, but it's going to be a 2nd down and goal from the 6. Pioneers use all their timeouts now, and up the middle, touchdown, Bisons. Joey Bernard is gonna get another touchdown of the night as his team is looking to potentially is edging ever so slightly closer to having a 2-0 record with 2 games at home. Man, you gotta think poor Malone. I mean, he lost that ball. I thought that was gonna be the end of it, but I mean, it technically could have been the end of it too if the game in simulation doesn't like account for the fact that, you know, like 140 is totally enough time to do all the kneel downs you need to do. But I digress. So Pioneers will take this one in the end zone as they try and not repeat what they did in the last drive. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie things up here to send us into overtime, which might be a problem because I know we have another game in less than 45 minutes. So we'll see what happens here. Malone throws out right. He's going to be losing the football. He's going to fumble it again. This time recovered by his own team again, luckily though, but set him back again. 1:16 with to go here. Malone throws out shorts. He gets it upfield, but it's not going to be out of bounds. Clock's still running. Malone looking to throw when the pressure gets it out in time. To Miller, who's finally going to be pushed out of bounds, stopping the clock at 47 seconds. And this game just got ever more slightly exciting and nerve-wracking here at Pioneers Hill. Malone throws middle of the field, but cannot find anybody or complete. And that's going to be a first turnover on downs. Meaning this game is very likely over. I wasn't even paying attention to what down it was. But just like that, I mean, we might have ourselves, another 2-0 team. Here at another week 2, and looks like they're in victory formation, so that'll probably be it. Man, I mean, this game back and forth. I mean, it was back and forth for quite a while, but in the end, the Bisons got the job done at home and couldn't ask for a better, team. Better game, honestly. Great way to kick off Monday night. Another one coming up soon, or later tonight at 9 p.m. And yeah, just an absolute heartbreaker. Unfortunately for the Pioneers, as they thought they had something going, but then the Bisons ended up stealing the ball away and, taking the lead, opening up further to more than just a touchdown. And yeah, just unfortunate all around for this Pioneers team. But yeah, that is going to be it for this game here tonight, for this first game, I should say. And now in a few minutes, we're going to have our next game in about half an hour. 9 p.m. between the Monarchs and the Black Knights. So that's all going to be it for me for now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later tonight here for this next game. Peace.